January 14th, 1952. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are in NBC's World Communications Center in the heart of Radio City, New York. We are in touch with the world. We'll tell you what's happening today.
Hello, my name is Tessa.
And my name is Sierra, and this is the first broadcast of the Today Show.
Truman's term is ending, and it looks like Eisenhower is the top candidate and most likely will be our newest president.
We have him in the studio today to talk about the current tax scandal and his views on the Korean War. So, Eisenhower, how do you feel about the firing of 166 employees due to McCarthyism?
I believe that firing the employees or forcing to resign was the right thing to do to cover up McCarthyism.
What are your thoughts on the Korean War? Should the U.S. be involved?
Well, when I went to Korea, I found out that we cannot stand forever on a static front and continue to accept casualties without any visible results.
Thank you, Mr. Eisenhower, for your time. We wish you the best in this race towards presidency. Now we are going to bring it on over to Jesse, who's going to talk about some current political events going on in the United States right now.
9 African-American students were being integrated into an all-white school in Little Rock, Arkansas, and they were not allowed to enter the school due to the mayor blockading them. But Eisenhower ordered the National Guard to escort the students into the school. Speaking of school, Linda Brown was denied admission to an all-white school, which was only 4 blocks away from her house because of the color of her skin. And now back to the anchors to discuss today's growing economy.
The economy has grown at an overall rate of 37%, and the unemployment rate is currently low at less than 4.5%. And there is a sudden rise in consumerism, causing more companies to advertise their products and more people buying cars.
There is a current shortage of copper in the United States, and it is affecting the electrical industry. The tax rate for top earners is 70% or lower.
Stay tuned for a short message from our current sponsors.
I'm so sad. This broke and it won't go back.
I know how to fix it. With this Super Bond Super Glue, I can fix anything.
It really works.
We are back, and we have a reporter on the scene of the New York Fashion Week.
Thank you, Sierra. We are in New York at the Coco Chanel Fashion Show, covering the newest designs from her collection. And here come the models now.
Welcome back. Now for a look into sports. Jackie Robinson hit 2 home runs in his game against the Red Sox. Also, Rocky Marciano won his match against his rival Muhammad Ali, which is now known as a super fight due to its intensity.
We currently have our reporter Jesse on the scene at the Elvis Presley concert.
The fans are going crazy over Elvis. He's just changing the era of rock and roll music. Elvis! Let's bring it back to Sierra and Tessa at the studio.
Wow, Elvis has really changed the face of music since World War II with all the optimism in the air and the teenagers rebelling.
More examples of popular influencers would be Frank Sinatra, Patti Page, Louis Armstrong, and Billie Holiday. It's amazing how much has changed in music since these famous artists.
We are going to head over to Marissa on the other side of the studio, and she is going to discuss today's values.
Thank you, Tessa. The birth rates are at an all-time high due to post-World War II causing the baby booming period. Please excuse us while we show you a preview of tonight's show of Leave It to Beaver.
Leave it to Beaver.
Dear Aunt Martha, I was very happy to get your ring. I took it to school. I got it stuck on my finger and I was sorry. Dr. Hendricks came. When he took off the ring got broke. I hope you still like me, but I don't think so. Theodore.
Well, Beaver, sounds to me like you covered about everything.
But what's going to happen about the busted ring?
Well, you know, I hadn't thought of it until this minute. But it just might be that we could get that ring fixed.
I sure hope so.
We are back with our guest Martha, your average housewife, showing us how to perfectly cook TV dinners.
Glad to be here, Sierra. I use TV dinners because I'm a working mother who is very busy with work in a full household. I just don't have the time in my schedule to make a cool meal. My favorite dinner to cook are meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy with green beans and peas. My kids' favorite is mac and cheese with a side of carrots.
Thank you for sharing, Martha. I'll definitely have to try out some of those meals at home.
Now we are going to Marissa, who is sharing the popular toys and games to look out for this year so you can add them to your shopping list.
The popular toys of 1952 are checkers, Play-Doh, hula hoops, Mr. Potato Head, bingo, and most importantly, bikes, hopscotch, frisbee, and street sports to enjoy the great outdoors.
Do you have money jitters? Ask the obliging Bank of America for a jar of soothing instant money, M-O-N-E-Y, in the form of a convenient personal loan. Available now at Bank of America.
If anyone is looking for something to do this weekend, the Passion Pit and the local diner are the kick.
Looks like we are at the end of our very first broadcast. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the next airing of the Today Show. Thank you for tuning in.